Alright, Grand Arena 3v3 final round on May 11th. Take a quick look at how last round ended up against Anthony Smith. I think he attacked first on this one, and I don't know if we saw this second battle, but I think he had 0 attacks when I was streaming last. So he tried the Bosk once and gave up there, and I made it through without too much trouble, just one little hiccup. So pretty solid win, pretty good match. So I actually got attacked first here as well by, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. So we'll take a quick look at what he did. I set kind of weak defense and try to go stronger offense just to make sure I can get through a tough tile. So he did take two tries against my very low gear Mission Zalbar Karth and my slightly undergeared first order. So definitely happy to see 2 battles there. I have decent mods on them, but nothing great. I think he must have just underestimated them. Moved on back here, one shot my Bastila team. That's pretty strong defense. So he had to use something pretty strong to get that in one shot. And Nest had to be prepared to handle that. And Nest hasn't been holding up on defense too well for me lately. A bunch of Rogue One stuff I throw on the front line here. It's pretty weak, but it just kind of eats away at some counters that I don't want to see back here later. And then one shot my Bosk team here, so probably use Jedi Training Ray or something similar to work through Bosk so easily. And then my little cheesy defense team saves the day again. I tried 3 times and couldn't make it through. So I'd say 3 of my last 4 Grand Arena rounds, they haven't beaten this team. Last round they did. They one-shot it, no problem. But this time, again, they got hung up on it, and they just don't save enough AoE or AoE buff dispel or shock. There's a few counters to this, but it's just kind of slim by the time you get to the back tile, and they've already set defense. Kind of reduces what they have to work with. So let's look at what they set. Strong Bastila team. So their arena team is Jedi Revan. So this is a very good defense team. He chose to use Yoda on defense, so I'm probably going to take my best team against this. I can't imagine him having a stronger team for me to deal with than 3 members of his arena team under a Bastila lead, which is pretty tough. So Bosk, Boba, Jango. I always take Jedi Training Ray against Bosk. I don't have a lot of experience going against Jango, so I think this is going to be a little tougher than usual. I don't know if I'm going to get through it on the first try, but we'll see how that goes. I do have a Zeta on R2 now, but I don't think it was in before Grand Arena started. Not sure. I can't remember. Down here, a stronger first order than I have. So normally I would use a Jedi Training Ray against this if there wasn't a Bosk up. So that's going to be a little tougher for me to deal with. I may take something plenty strong in depending on what I see in the back tile on top. And Ewoks, 3v3 especially, I don't have a lot of experience against Ewoks. We'll just kind of see what I have left and how things are going at that point. I don't have a solid plan for that. So let's take a look quickly at what they have. So yeah, they have a Jedi Revan, obviously pretty new, but hasn't climbed very far in Arena yet. So we'll go down the list. Bounty Hunters. We saw 3 of these. We could see the other 3. IG-88, Cad Bane, Greedo. Clone Troopers, nothing usable. Droids. He does have a Grievous at Gear 11. Could see him. I don't know why he has a Grievous at Gear 11 if he doesn't have anything to go with it. We could see IG-88 R2D2, maybe Chopper T3M4, but just didn't seem like that strong of a team. I don't know. Empire, all the usual suspects we see every week. I imagine out of this, we'll combine them with the Sith. We'll get back to the Sith later. Ewok, he can make 2 full teams here. Ewok Scout would be weak, but what he has left over is Scout, Wicket, and Paplu. So I don't even know if any of them have a leader. First Order, after his top 3, it falls off pretty hard. It's possible we'll see those in the back row like we did last time. I don't know. Check Geos. There's not really anything usable. No troopers. Jawas are not usable. And we'll take a look at the rest of his Jedi. So we saw Bastila, Yoda, and Kenobi. So we'll likely see, on offense, he's going to use Revan, Jolee, and Ezra. So that leaves a few different combinations. Old Ben could be with Rebels, it could be with Jedi. I don't think Barriss is geared up enough to be usable here. Qui-Gon could be a 3rd Jedi leader. Ahsoka's pretty good now. I don't know about Mace. So he could, Kanan, I don't know if he'll use with this or with Phoenix. He's got some options here, but nothing overly powered for the 3rd team, but the first 2 teams are going to be very strong. He's definitely set on tanks. He's got all the Jedi tanks except for Juhani. Night Sisters. Okay. So Zombie is Gear 10, barely. No Zetas on Talzin, so it'll be an Asajj lead. So we'll probably see Asajj, Zombie, and Daka. But there's a chance we'll see Talzin somewhere in there. And I don't think he has enough usable for a 2nd team here. Old Republic, Mission Zalbar, they're a little usable under geared, but there's not really a leader for them. I don't know. Could do a universal lead. Phoenix, he's very well geared on Phoenix, so we'll definitely see some of these in the back row. Most likely he's using Ezra for Jedi team and possibly Kanan, but we'll likely see Hera, Zeb, and Kanan. Maybe replace Zeb or Kanan with Sabine. Rebel team, CLS Han, and Chewie is down here at 5-star gear, I don't know, gear 7 or 8, probably 8. So that means he'll probably use that on offense. It's a good offense team. I'd be surprised to see Chewbacca on defense. If they are doing CLS and Han on defense, they'll probably pair him with a tank or something, or R2D2. Got the Gear 12 Zeta Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. Check that out. He's ready to go. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I've come across the Gear 12 yet. I've come across some Zetas, but not a Gear 12. And then kind of goes into the Phoenix. Got a strong Leia, Old Ben, Stormtrooper Han, lots of tanks again. This guy is pretty well set on tanks. Possibly a usable Fulcrum, I don't know. Biggs is probably not usable at that level. Resistance, very strong. Jedi Training Ray and BB-8. Probably put R2-D2 with them and then have a 2nd team of Finn, Rey, and Poe. That definitely make 2 really good offensive teams. I don't know if he'd be willing to set either of those on defense or not. Rogue One, nothing. No Separatist droids. Sith. Okay, so now we'll kind of talk about Empire and Sith. We'll likely see a Palpatine lead with Sion and Nihilus, and then probably a Vader lead with Thrawn and either Dooku or Bastila. A couple of very strong options here, and then I don't know if we'll see a 3rd team. You got Tarkin and TIE Pilot, and then you can throw He kind of had a royal guard, or he could just throw in. I don't know. He's kind of got a little difficulty. He's got two of three pieces on Empire and Sith, and I don't think he wants to mix and match with the Vader lead. So I don't know. He could see. We'll see something probably, but the most likely all these are going to be offense. Probably just stick Dooku in somewhere on defense to be annoying. Smugglers. So the veteran smugglers are better geared than you usually see. Probably could see those on the back line. And that's about it. So it's doable, you know. I'd say with how easily he cleared some of mine, you know, I'm pretty confident he either his CLS team or his Jedi Knight Revan and or his Palp Scion Darth Nihilus. I'd say at least two of those three were used on offense, but no idea what we're going to see on defense. So usually go after Bosk first because I have the best counter for that. We'll kind of take a look. He does have a tenacity set. And yeah, we'll see how much tenacity he has. 75%. That's pretty good. And speed is 212. Yeah. I think this is going to be a pretty tough matchup for my resistance team. Oh, I didn't notice Django's only 6-star here. That's a little bit better. Take a quick look at Boba Fett. Potency, critical chance. Not blazing speed. No tenacity. So I'm going to hope to land some stuns with R2-D2's basic on Boba and Django. Speed and potency. Not that fast. Only plus 38 despite having a speed set. And a little bit of tenacity. So let's go after it here. Yeah, I don't have the Zeta on R2, unfortunately. So, wow, that Gunray team does it again. Yep. Palp. So, I'm not going to use Palp, especially he's got a Bosk with 75% tenacity. So, it kind of makes Palp a more RNG based counter. So Jedi Training Ray is more of a sure thing, but that's certainly not a sure thing with Django and Boba. I'm gonna have to get a lot of kills before they get one. All right. So opening move is usually to ability block Bosk, and if I don't land it, I'm already going to be in trouble. Okay, I didn't get the ability block, but I did take the turn meter away. So now I really want to control. I didn't. Oh man, I'm in a little bit of trouble already. So I didn't. There's two things I need to do here. I need to get an expose on Bosk, and I need to work down Jango Fett really fast. Um, it's kind of a toss up on what's more important. I think I'm going to have another chance to expose Bosk. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead. We're probably going to get the AoE from Jango Fett, so let's go ahead and no. Yeah. We have to slow Bosk down. We have to land an expose to control his turn meter. There's the AoE, no counter attack. Okay. Let's get an expose on Boba Fett. Perfect. All right, so now we're in the spot we want to be. Everybody has an expose, and we gotta burn down somebody twice. So let's see if we can get this turn meter ability block on Bosk again. Got it. All right, now we gotta pump out some damage. See if we can get a stun on Boba Fett. Perfect. Big hits here. There we go. see if we can get another stun. Got tenacity down on him. Then let's see if we can get a kill on Django soon. Oh, yikes. Alright, so I can either do a stun or, well, so they have so much AoE, I want to go for the stuns. I could make two of my guys invisible, but um, just keep working on Bosk. I think I'm just going to go with the basic this time. Let's see if I get another turn. So Django has a chance to take out R2-D2. I really, well, not with the AoE though. Let's see if, I don't think his AoE is up, so I'm going to try to make him go after, oh, his AoE is up. Okay, he didn't get the kill though. Let's see if we can finish him. Alright. Illuminated Destiny is going to be up soon. Let's land a stun. Perfect. So if he had higher tenacity on this team, it would be so much harder to deal with. Boba is going to wreck. Execute on BB-8 incoming. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did have BB-8 invisible, so that protects me from execute, but now, let's see if I can get another expose on boss. I think I have a shot to finish him. There. So that takes care of the execute. Now I just need to make sure I don't talk so much that that I run out of time. It'd be lovely to recover some protection, but I don't know if I'm going to have that option. Yeah, I mean, Ray might have a chance, but probably not. Yeah. So 2 full health. That's pretty good against going that team against that team. I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you, Cool J. All right, so we're gonna go my best team against this. We'll take a quick look at their mods. Got some 6-dot mods here. So not blazing speed. Really just health and protection. Obscene amount of protection for Bastila. Oh, I do want to see her potency. I forgot to look at that. She has a good shot to stun. No, didn't give her any potency love. I think her leader or unique or something gives her a little bit of help, but still. Tenacity is pretty big on, let's see, 56%, so it's manageable. I'm really just going to go at this with raw power because I'm not going to have Bastila on my team, and I'm not going to have a tank. But I mean, it should be very doable. See how they decided to mod their Yoda. Critical damage and health. Decent speed for not having a speed set. Lots of potency. A little tenacity. Special damage. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's not very good. Last time I said that's not very good, I got destroyed by a Yoda, but... Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't recognize the Cool J name, but you definitely sounded like you've been here before. Welcome back. Glad you're here. We're in the finals today, so going for the #1 shot. So let's go after it. I mean, I should have him pretty well outmodded here. It's just working through all that bonus protection, tenacity. Okay, so yeah, we'll go get Yoda. Man, I barely scratched him. Looks like I'm gonna get another turn probably, so I don't have to do my... Oh, no, I was wrong. That's okay. I gave up some hits there that I didn't need to, but that's fine. Don't want to do the AoE because that would have triggered the taunt, so the taunt's gone now. Now I can do the AoE. And, I do want to pass the ball around to try to recover protection. So let's shouldn't don't need to get too fancy, but just want to try the best I can to get all the banners. Um, okay, so Bastila has counterattack, but that doesn't matter if I have the buff. Let's get some more protection on. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. I'll just get rid of Kenobi. Okay, so I have Foresight, not worried about the counterattack. Um, this is not going to be counterattacked. Yes, it is. Okay. Either that, no, that was just her turn. So I think everybody's at full protection, but I'm going to keep passing the ball around. Let's get 2 hits here. Actually, let's get the Foresight back up so she can't hit me. Let's pass the ball to Jolie, so make sure his protection's all the way up. Okay. Let's let Jolie pass the ball back. There we go. Full banners. Yeah, it would be an auto win, but it's really important to finish the match with full protection. Yeah, purple is good. I think you can have purple, but on top of, like, say you only have 20% protection, you can have purple on top of that, and that's not full protection. Purple is just bonus protection, and bonus doesn't mean more than 100%. Okay, so what'd they save in the back line? Mission lead with Zalbar, so that's not going to be a super easy team. I'm gonna definitely overshoot that one. And then the remainder of his Ewoks, they're probably going to be annoying and do an AoE or something or counterattack. I don't know the Ewoks that well. But the important thing here is I don't need to save a whole bunch for that tile, so I can attack this one a little harder. So I think I am going to go ahead and burn my CLS on the First Order. We'll take a quick look at their mods. Yeah, when I ran down his roster a few minutes ago, I saw he had Mission in Zalbar, but nobody to lead him. So I mean, even like a Rex lead or something. Maybe he didn't have Rex. So there's a few universal leads out there that can be used anytime. Okay, so crew is slow. Tons and tons of protection. He's slow and no tenacity. So I should be able to stun him. And Kylo's going to be my first target. Okay, so my CLS team is going to be a way overmatch here. But I think if I can prevent the AoE from Kylo Ren, then I can at least get 2 with full protection. Because First Order TIE Fighter Pilot does not have AoE. Oh, look at that speed. Okay, so I think they're going to get a speed bump from Crew's lead. Let's take a quick look at that. 30 plus 30. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be overkill, but I think I can afford it. There you go. Oh, I also put a Zeta on Chewbacca, but that was after roster lock, so I don't get to use that either. That would be lovely now to be able to recover that protection. So, opening up, I want to stun Kylo Ren and burn him down. Not as much as I'd hoped. So, take turn meter away from whoever's going next, but he's going to counterattack. That's fine. Okay, so let's see if I can get a stun. See if I can get a little greedy. All right, perfect. Pop, pop, pop. Man, I forgot these guys recover a lot. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let Kylo Ren do his thing. I need to, or Kylo Unmasked do his thing. I need to burn this Kylo. Okay, so I did get stunned, but I didn't get hit, so that's nice. I don't have to use my special yet, so let's see if I can get rid of this TIE pilot. Nope. Okay, so there's my damage. I can't recover that. I can recover that damage. So, oh, I thought I had my special up. I guess not. Yeah, he's gonna counterattack. No, he's not. So I'm gonna save this for next turn to recover my protection. Next turn is already. Stun? Perfect. Pop, pop, pop. Man, I wish I had Chewie Zeta. He'd be recovering protection right now. Okay. Just one banner short. Not bad. Hey, what's going up? What's going on, Muffrose? Did I say that right? If you just joined, we're in the final round of Grand Arena. I'm in the 2.5 million galactic power bracket, and we had a auto set first round. Second round, we had a pretty decent match. I was able to clear his board, and he got stuck on my last team. It was a Bosk team actually, and then this round, again they attacked first, and they got stuck on my last team. Okay, so these Ewoks, I think they're his three best Ewoks. I don't really know what to counter them with. I know if you have a big Wampa or a big Nest, they can counter him pretty easily, or really anybody that drops days, but I don't really have anything geared up enough. You know, these are gear 11, gear 10, gear 11, so I'm probably just going to take my Night Sisters at them just because I know how to use the Night Sisters, and I rely way too much on stuns for everything. There's Daka. So this again should be overkill. 400k more, and we'll match up. All right, I'm going nowhere fast. I'm going slow. I'm working out, finishing out a lot of my teams. So if you're really aggressive and you're growing, you'll probably catch up to me before too long. I've been, I think I hit 2 million around November or December, probably early December. I hit 2 million, maybe late November, somewhere in there. So I've only went up 500k since then. I didn't look at their mods or their speed or anything, but I doubt they focus too much on that. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, Logray. Well, so days doesn't matter to me. I chose this team because it doesn't matter if they get dazed. So I'm gonna just let him do his days. That's fine. I'm just gonna start working on Elder. Um, oh, cool. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can. There we go. Stunned all three. All right, who's got next turn? Oh, I don't want to get too greedy. Hmm. Oh, I did take a hit. I thought I was gonna make. Okay, so now they got counterattacks. I forgot about that. So I'm not gonna avoid getting hit here unless I stun them, which I did. Okay. Let's get rid of that counterattack. Let's try to land a stun. No. Okay. Let's see if this finishes them. Good enough. So only one banner off again. So this is very efficient run right now. My account is 2 months old and you're level 67. My account is 1 year and 4 months old. Yeah, I remember it seems like starting out, it seemed like you fly up to level 60, level 65, and then you just start this like just terribly slow progression. It feels like 85 is miles and miles away, and then you hit it, and then it feels like you can do anything you want. You can farm any team you want. Oh, okay. So we do have a Night Sister team here. Um, and they're geared pretty well, but I think my troopers would be a decent counter to this, depending on how hard Asajj hits and her speed, I guess. Um, so not too much speed, but the leader ability is going to give her plus 30, so 174 with some awesome math there. And damage, pretty decent. What do they do? An offense critical chance set? That's weird. Yeah, that'll work. Physical offense. Yeah. So Asajj is going to hit pretty hard. I definitely want to focus her when I get a chance. But I am going to take my troopers here no matter what, just because I really like using them against Night Sisters. They're not near as good in 3v3 as 5v5. 5v5, it's an auto win every time. 3v3 is a little tougher. So Towson, you're looking at potency and speed and damage. Ooh, 104% potency. Look at that. So she's gonna land some plague, but I think I got my Veer's Zeta in well before this Grand Arena, so I'll be able to recover plenty of health and protection. And Zombie pretty much just care about speed and health. Uh, not a ton of health. I think that's definitely gonna be manageable. My Snow Trooper AoE, as long as he doesn't get stunned, um, should take out this whole health pool every time once I get past the protection. And what was the speed? 154 plus 30. Yeah, I should have a good matchup here. It's just gonna be, is Asajj gonna stun me, and how many times does Asajj get to go? 'Cause she hits so hard. So Veers. Did I miss Stark? There's Stark. There's Snow. Take a quick look at my speeds. Veers at 215. I want him to go second, I believe. You want Stark to go first. 239. And then Snow doesn't matter. He's gonna get plenty of turn meter. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the first 3 turns, and then if in those first 3 turns I burn Zombie down, I may be able to get that train going. Train's a little harder with 3 than it is with 5. Yeah. In a really well modded Asajj, a really well modded Night Sister team, when Asajj is lead, the danger is they can generate more turn meter and they hit so much harder that in a single match, there's a lot of situations where the Asajj lead is better. Um, the Towson lead's a lot safer because you can mess up and still recover. Hey, what's up, Dozma? Welcome to the stream. We are trying to finish out the final round. Yes, troopers are the best. I hate that since I've got my troopers fully geared up, it's only been 3v3 Grand Arena, because I really want to bring out all 5 of them. Okay, so they're getting a little more turns. So my AoE should be strong enough to take out Zombie each time. We'll see. Not even close. I must have not hit critical. Okay, so now I'm in a little bit of trouble because he did stun Snow Trooper, which is the one thing I didn't want to happen. So now the plague's going to come at me. I'm probably not going to win this fight. I should have brought in Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, is kind of a better counter in 3v3 because zombie is just way too powerful in 3v3 and there's not enough people to go after her. So that's fine. I'm gonna lose this battle, but womp. But it was worth it because I love using my troopers. Even though they lost, they're really fun to use. I just couldn't get the if I would have got critical hits from Snow Trooper, it would have taken Zombie down the first time. If Zombie went down the first time, then I would have generated a ton of turn meter for all three of my troopers, and that's so much easier to do in 5v5. So whatever, we will survive. Um, where's Palp? There he is. Vader. Thrawn. So plenty of AoE here. Got my stuns, and Thrawn just takes Zombie out of the game. So because I lost the battle, um, they're gonna have turn meter loaded. So they may get all three of the first turns, or they may get one or two. Likely they'll get the first turn. I didn't see where we left off that last battle, but normally my Thrawn always gets to go first. I have him at plus 121. So we'll see. They can only stun one of me, and I have some options to recover health with this team. Yeah, turn meter loaded sisters. I'm just adding some challenge mode to it, right? Okay, so only two of them got to go first. So now, if Towson goes before Palpatine, then I want to fracture. If Palpatine goes before Towson, then I want to swap turn meter with Palpatine because I just want to take, no matter what, I want Thrawn to be able to go before Towson, and it looks like Towson's going to go next, just based on eyeballing the turn meter. So I'm going to go ahead and do the fracture. So now Zombie's out of it. So I'm going to avoid using AoE. Oh man, I really want to use AoE. I'm going to avoid using AoE so they don't have any revives at all. This isn't a revive team other than the two free ones they get from Zombie. So I'm just going to work on some shocks first. I wish Zombie had more health. That would make this a lot easier for me. Okay, so I'll do a stun. And then now that Zombie's not fractured, I'm not worried about killing her. So lots of AoE coming. Okay, so Zombie is taunting again, has 4 debuffs, so Culling Blade might take her out. It did. So now I think we can get Asajj out of the game, or is that, no, that's the second revive. Not good timing on me. Let's see if we can do another stun. Oh, not even close. Okay. So now is Thrawn going to be able to recover any of Palpatine's protection? That's kind of the next goal. So I don't think I'm going to have a chance to get Thrawn another turn. I think if all three of these guys use their basic, the zombie's going to go down. So I'll just deal with having 1 full protection and 2 missing. I'll just get the fracture so zombie doesn't go. So yeah, not great on the banners that time, but whatever. Zombies on defense, or yeah, Night Sisters on defense with zombies is the hardest in 3v3, and since they were a little under geared and didn't have as big a health pools, I wanted to see if I could get away with my troopers. When to use Legend Big's team? A lot of times when you need massive single shot damage and big AoE from Wedge. It seems like they used to have a lot more counters until Palpatine just kind of erased them from usability for a lot of. You can't set them on defense anymore. because there's too many people that can just counter them too easily. So they're a really good offensive team when you need to do big damage in short bursts. There's a chance they could be useful against like a nest in certain situations if you can get the timing right. Um, but really, all over the place. Danger zone, nice. Yes, they are known as a danger zone team when you fill it out and you get like CLS and I don't know who else they have in that team. Maybe Han and Chewie. Big damage. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's get this finished out. So we have a Jedi team with a mace lead. I have no idea what a mace lead does. Offense, critical chance, recover health. Okay. Um, so on the third battle I have here is probably going to be a little tight. Let me see what my options are. So the Mission Zalbar team is going to be pretty good. That Jedi team is going to be the last one. So I'm probably going to do the Mission Zalbar team first, and then the Ewok. Let's see if the Ewoks have a leader. I don't know. Nope. So these are both leaderless teams. Um, this one has a taunt. They both have taunts. Yeah. So here's a good example. This Old Republic team. I'm gonna get stuck behind Zalbar auto taunting the whole time. Mission's gonna go invisible, and I don't know what T3 is gonna do. But Zalbar is gonna counterattack when he taunts. So that's an example of when I just want to hit him really hard. So when he counterattacks, he's not getting as much back in health steal. Um, but obviously, if I can uh, dispel his buffs or stun him or disable them in any way, it'll make it a lot easier. Let's see what we have. So I have Treya team. It's definitely overkill for anything that's left here. And then it starts to fall off. I have a good resistance team, a secondary resistance team of Poe, or not Poe, Finn, Rey, and Resistance Trooper. And then I have a Tarkin, TIE Pilot, uh, and Shore Trooper. So those would probably be the three teams I use. So unfortunately, my Wampa's still not ready. I really need to get him geared up, and he can do like everything in the world. But what is Wicket's big damage, right? I don't know which of these is his Zeta. Uh, yeah. Okay, so who gets the Sith? I kind of think it has to be the Ewoks. My bounty hunters can do decent damage too. So who's going to counterattack is the main thing. Yeah, I might go against my advice a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna do the Sith team against the Ewoks. It's because I don't know their kits at all. So I have no idea who gets this. Probably. So if I isolate Paplu, he's not going to be able to taunt. So I probably wouldn't do this if I didn't know that I was going to win the match if I clear, because I'd be worried about banners. And here I'm going to end up -3 banners, maybe -2 if I can recover, if I can keep Scion's protection up. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Or normally I would go in with just 2. No leads. Yeah, there's no leads. So let's see if I can work to get Scion one more special to recover protection. Yeah, right here. So I don't know if I can recover that much protection. We'll see. Yeah, yeah, I did. Okay, so I want to take a look at the speed here because I think what I'd like to do is use TIE Fighter Pilot to give buff immunity on Zalbar, so then he can't taunt, he can't counterattack. Uh, yeah, they don't have any speed. So we'll just do some Empire here. Buff immunity, and then really TIE Fighter Pilot's my only damage here, so I'm just going to depend on... Oh, it didn't land. Man. Alright. Well, I shouldn't have even gone after him. I should have taken out T3 M4. Nope, now we got auto taunt. Alright. So fortunately, well, not anymore. I did have a tank taunting that was going to eat up all those counterattacks, so now I've done exactly what I said I didn't want to do and get myself in trouble with Zalbar. But that's okay. I'm geared well enough. So there I have buff immunity. So now I just gotta figure out how to make his buffs go away. Might just wait till my AoEs come back up. Yeah, so there's what I'm talking about. You want to do bigger damage than the health steal he gets by counterattacking. Um, this should be pretty big. This should finish it. Alright. So no full protection on anyone. Should have full health though. Just barely. Yeah, if those guys were one gear level higher, I probably would have put my Treya team on them, just because of how annoying Zalbar is when he's with mission. One or two gear levels higher, they're pretty low geared, but that's something I'm definitely going to work on setting on my defense is gearing them up a little bit better. Okay, so we have a tank that doesn't taunt and two attackers. You'd think that Qui-Gon would be a better leader here. Yeah, plus 25 speed. Oh, he's got no mods. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this guy just didn't plan on me getting to his back line or what. Like he didn't. Wow, no mods on any of them. Okay, let's see what we have left. Bounty Hunters, Geonosians. Want to see if Geonosians can do it? Let's see what I'll do. No leader against no leader. Let's see. I have mods though, so Fulcrum, huh? She's not even Jedi, right? Yeah, she's a rebel. Why? What is he doing with this team? Who's gonna hit first? Either her or Qui-Gon. Let's go after Qui-Gon first. Oh, that's annoying. Um, let's see. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'll taunt just so Sunfac takes it all. Oh, he already lost his taunt? Man. Oh, I should have attacked Ahsoka because I was invisible. Oh well. There she goes. This should finish him. Not even close. Okay. So we got a full clear here, and we only had one battle where we didn't one-shot it, so it should be this one actually. Yeah, the Night Sister team. We'll just kind of check through again. We one-shot everything else. Obviously, I saved a ton for offense. Like I didn't have much there on defense. So just solely by the fact that he um, had to two-shot both of these, and I was pretty efficient across the board. Other than the one I lost, I usually finished with full health on every character. I think there was one that I didn't have full health on, so I don't think there's any way, he could recover the points here. So pretty safe bet that I have this one won. Uh, and I'm looking forward to those Zetas. I need a million of those. Yep, you're right. Easy peasy. Absolutely. So pretty good match there. I think it was. I mean, it didn't seem like it, but that was probably the closest of the three matches. I'd much prefer every match to be just like this one that I just did, or maybe a little bit harder. Because round one we went against an auto set team who didn't attack, and then the finals of last 3v3 Grand Arena win against a guy with a Darth Malik, and I just, I tried, but it wasn't much of an attempt. But that's it for me tonight. I don't know when the next Grand Arena is, but I'm going to try on each attack phase. I'm going to try to stream again. Um, until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.